All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS Ruel. Peace, salutation to Lake Akim in the four corners, pushing the truth and sincerity. Peace be unto you, Shalom. Hey, I was just sitting here thinking about, meditating about how close we are and how the elect are almost sealed up. Uh, you do have people that's going to come in at the last hour, of course. Are some of them going to be the 1/3 as opposed to 144? I don't know, but yeah, some people come at the last hour. It says, "Day that power that people shall be willing." So you're going to have some people that's going to all of a sudden, you know, at the last moment get right. But Revelation chapter 7, the angel was commanded to hurt not the earth, till basically the elect were all sealed up. You know, you know, like imagine, the Most High about to flood the whole earth with water. But he says, okay, before I flood the earth with water, give everybody a life jacket. That's how the elect. Because we don't need anybody elect drowning. And that's basically what he did. That seal is your protection. We're being, this time it's fire that's going to destroy this earth. And to be uh, saved from this fire, you have to be submerged in that water. That's how you get saved uh, from your modern, from what's going on right now. The pending doom, shall I say. And you get baptized, being submerged in this real water, this word. And yeah, if you stay in it, you'll be saved. And it makes me sit back and reflect and think about how over the years, how our camp has grown and has grown, and it's grown and growing and growing. And I gotta sit back and say, our camp is not growing no more. There would be people that would, always be people on the other side of the line. We've always had somebody on the other side of the line or somebody come out and want to listen, you know, and they'll keep coming and they'll keep coming. Then they were approving, they were given a garment. Right now, we don't have anybody that's just waiting to be across the other side of the line that just woke up and found out they're Israelite and they're coming out, where you brothers at? Let me find out. We don't got those brothers right now. We do not have any of those brothers. We haven't had anybody come out. I mean, it was always somebody leave, somebody get kicked out. Most I have somebody pop right back up. There'll be a new brother. Somebody get kicked out, another person comes. And our camp is not increasing. Now, at a certain point, the elected are going to be, sealed up. So there ain't going to be, there's a finite number of elect, especially at 144,000. It's not like you're going to have at least 30,000 of the 144 that's in Detroit or Metro Detroit. Nah, it's going to be a very, very small number. Very small number. And that's just assuming that every brother who, is in the camp is the 144. Because that's what we ultimately want to be of that 144 number. But hey, if you get saved, you ain't going to be complaining about being one of the 1/3 either. But People aren't, coming and joining and stopping and listening. It's slow down. Now, could it pick back up? It's possible. Because I'm not claiming that I know, the rate that we're going to be getting people, but I know right now it's as the prophecies increase, less people are coming in. And that indicates a lot to me. Fewer people coming in, there's means there's less elect to seal up. That's what that says to me. There's less elect to seal up and more prophecies happening. That says to me that yeah, this thing could go down, any given, month. Still got to have the CHIP, of course, but stuff is picking up. And like I keep gotta go back to Iran. This world cannot sustain this war that's going on with this keeps getting shut off and shut. Cutting off the straits. Shipping companies having to go further routes to get their goods across the other side of the world. That's not something that this world can sustain. Prices of gas is going back up. Yeah, man. Think about, you know, this is a part of having been out here, part of this truth for so long. You get to see the changes over time, and that's something that I've noticed. And yeah, so we could be out of here, you know, within the next, 16 months. It's possible because it's not. Nobody said that the market of beast got to be around for a good 6, 7, 8 years. Like the apostle said, I don't think we're about to be around here that long when the chip comes. And people are going to not understand and believe and have faith that they have somebody to deliver them, to keep them. So they're going to bend to the will of the government. They got that expensive ass house, need to be paid. Their cell phone bill, got to be paid. Their kids, got to keep them fed. I got to do what I got to do. Why would a all-knowing God allow this to happen? All-knowing God is the one that made it happen. He said this is going to happen. So I'm sitting here just meditating, and that's some of the stuff I was just thinking about this morning. That we are really in a different state. The wars that's going on now, they aren't just wars, and then there's a ceasefire for a good, you know, 13 months, and then a little skirmish breaks out. Nah, these wars is thick. Ceasefires lasting 5 days, a week, maybe 2 weeks. Matter of fact, now 2 weeks is long. This Iran stuff ain't about to die down. They might have a few ceasefires for maybe a week. And to be honest, even a month long ceasefire will be eternity. There's no going back. It's they done crossed the line. It's up from here. Hey, so be tuned in with prophecy, because things is picking up. And on that note, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS Ruel. Peace, salutations, and shalom.